In a quiet Tokyo neighborhood, a family was brutally murdered inside their own home. But what makes this case truly disturbing is not just what happened. It's what the killer did after the murders. They didn't run immediately, they didn't panic. They stayed inside the house for hours, eating, using the computer, and moving around like they belonged there. And even after more than 20 years, the killer has never been identified. Setagaya Ward in Tokyo is known for being peaceful, safe, and family-friendly. On the surface, nothing stood out about the Miyazawa family. They were a typical Japanese household, a 44-year-old father working in sales, a 41-year-old mother working from home, an 8-year-old daughter, a 6-year-old son. They lived in a 2-story home attached to the mother's family property. Everything seemed normal, until the final night of the year 2000. On the night of December 30th going into December 31st, someone entered the Miyazawa family home. What exactly happened inside is still unclear. But investigators later confirmed that all 4 family members were attacked inside the house. The crime was extremely violent, yet strangely controlled. There were no signs of forced entry. And nothing valuable was taken. On January 1, 2001, the grandmother became worried. The family hadn't answered calls or shown up for New Year's plans. When she entered the house, she found all 4 members dead inside. Police arrived quickly, but what they found inside was even more disturbing. The crime scene was not just violent, it was active. Someone had been living inside the house after the murders. The killer didn't immediately flee. Instead, evidence showed something unbelievable. They stayed inside the house for several hours. During that time, the suspect used the family computer, drank tea from the kitchen, ate ice cream from the fridge, used the bathroom and even changed clothing inside the house. There was no sign of panic. No rush to escape. It was as if the killer felt comfortable. Japanese investigators launched one of the largest criminal investigations in the country's history. Thousands of DNA samples were collected. Eventually, they found a partial DNA profile belonging to an unknown male. Other clues included foreign-made clothing left behind, a backpack and traces suggesting the suspect may have crossed nearby river paths to escape. Despite this, the identity of the killer remains unknown. Even today, no match has been found. Over the years, multiple theories have been suggested. Some believe it was a random intruder or a targeted attack or someone familiar with the neighborhood. Others point to the suspect's behavior inside the home, suggesting they may have known the layout in advance. But every theory eventually hits the same wall: no identity, no motive, no arrest. The Setagaya Family Murders remain one of Japan's most disturbing unsolved cases. A peaceful home, a brutal crime, and a killer who stayed inside the house, as if nothing had happened. Even after 2 decades, the question remains unanswered. Who was inside that house, that night?